take a bite out of this chip because he is wet, scrumptious. Salutations everyone, it is I, Chip Icing, here with another video. As you may notice, the setup here is a bit differently. Instead of doing a recap and review, I thought I would mix it up a bit and do a reaction video instead. I feel like that might be a bit more interesting and engaging to have my actual thoughts communicated as I watch the episode in real time. And it would also be a bit easier for me for the editing process, as I wouldn't have to screen cap the entire episode screen by screen. So I feel like this would be a nice little experiment. We'll see how it goes. I am open to definitely going back to my usual setup of, taking each individual screenshot from the season or the episode in this case and just talking about it recap style. So we'll just see how this goes. Again, this is completely extemporaneous. I do not have a script, so I worry slightly if my commentary isn't the most insightful, but it's always good to take risks, yeah? So I think we can go ahead and get started with watching this episode.
Previously on Disventure Camp, 14 strangers arrived at Camp Tipiscaw to have the adventure of a lifetime while competing for $1 million.
Yes.
On Team Purple, Lil, Nick, Ashley, and Will quickly formed a bond and even a potential alliance. Before the challenge had even started, the surprise vote caused Fiore and Gabby to switch teams, costing the Teal team the win in the Capture the Flag challenge. Fiore made a false flag, deceiving Tom and thus winning it for her new team. No eliminations, so 14 are left. Who will leave the camp today?
Ooh. Oh, in the opening. I love this opening. See how Jake was blushing there? Yes. Yes, I love these characters. I do have a bit of a bias since I watched the original Adventure Camp season, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Ooh, okay. Episode 2, yeah. Hey, it's morning.
Good morning, buddy. How did you sleep?
Oh, I love their pajamas.
Good, although it was a bit chilly last night. Hey, is that recycled paper?
Ooh.
Great!
Yeah, it is.
Finally someone responsible around here.
Oh my gosh, that was really cute. I don't think we've had any interactions between Drew and Gabby yet, so it's nice to see Gabby branch out a bit more and, find some new friends. And it looks like, there might be some kind of friendship between them. So that's good. Oh, they're both adorable. I love their pajamas. Okay. Jake is in his pajamas and Tom is still wearing the same outfit. Tom is very adamant about not changing clothes, it appears. As for Jake, honestly, this would probably be something I would wear when going to sleep. I love the watermelon t-shirt. It is very nice, very cute.
It's a scorcher. How are you not cooking in those clothes?
I'm used to it, but yeah, it's hot.
Maybe we should go to the lake and cool off a bit.
Maybe later. We should get this firewood back to camp so Miriam can cook. We don't want her to get even grumpier.
I want to talk
Okay, so Miriam is the chef in this scenario. Got it.
to her, but she scares me a little.
Why would you want to talk to her?
I don't know. She reminds me a little of my grandmother. How she walks, how she talks. I miss her.
Oh.
Aw. Oh my gosh. No, that I I don't want to say much comments concerning what happened in Adventure Camp, but it did involve, there was a connection between Jake and Miriam in that season as well. So I'm very happy that they're revisiting it in this season. That was kind of like one of my favorite moments from that previous season. So yeah. I love Miriam. She was one of my favorite characters in that season, and I feel like her and Jake's, relationship, getting to know one another and things of that nature. I'm very excited to see what this season will provide in terms of that department.
She's been sick for months and she can't have visitors. Yeah, she's often cranky, but she was the only one who really understood me.
Jake, I don't know what to say, but if you need to talk to someone, I'm always here.
It's good to feel.
Aw. That was so sad, but that was also really cute. I think nobody is what am I trying to say? I think it's fairly clear from the opening that, from Jake's blushing and all, that there is some sort of connection between him and Tom that we might see unfold in the season. So I'm really excited for that. But it's nice to see Tom very supportive.
Feel like someone's listening.
Aw.
Hi, Tom.
Hello, Gret.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Gret is, I don't know, I love her. And notice how the music just immediately changed too. It was just like, ooh. Well, I don't really know if there was any music playing. I don't think there was, but just like, just Gret's theme as she waltzes on over to Tom.
What can I do for you?
I'll cut to the chase. I have seen you have taken the role of leader on our team. You have to be very careful because if our team fails, you'd be the one to blame.
Yes, it's risky, but someone had to step up.
How about we make a deal?
Ooh. Gret is over here, trying to maybe get under Tom's skin, I can see, bringing up his position as leader. And looks like she wants to form a deal with him. All right.
You make sure the boys don't want to vote for me, and I'll do the same for you with the girls.
A pact to protect us.
Exactly. We don't even have to vote for the same person. Just if I hear someone mention your name, I'll be letting you know as long as you do the same for me.
Sounds good. It's something that no one would suspect. We have a deal.
Ooh, excellent. Excellent. Okay, cool. So Gret and Tom have an alliance. An unlikely alliance, might I add, but an alliance nonetheless. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this will go. Though Gret, right now, I'll say Gret probably doesn't appear to be the most trustworthy, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. Gret is definitely someone to watch out for.
Tom is kind of weird. He's obviously hiding something. He told us that he wears those ridiculous clothes because he's sensitive to the sun, but he wears them at night too. Anyway, right now he has some power in the team, so I'll keep him around.
Okay. Ooh, an ad. Okay, interesting. So Gret is, a bit unsure about Tom, but ultimately believes that because he has power, he is a good ally to keep around.
So I'll keep him around.
Good morning, guys. Will someone accompany me to collect more apples?
I'll go.
Sounds dandy. Will, Fiore, wanna join us? Okay.
Apple collecting,
I
okay.
feel really comfortable with
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Will, Fiore, wanna join us?
I just wanted to see. Ooh, okay. So Ellie and Alec feel like they're beginning to notice something with the rest of their group. Seems like they're kind of like the outsiders, while everyone else is kind of like buddy-buddy. Well, Fiora just joined like not too long ago, so I don't necessarily think she's up there yet. But and plus, you know, just like how the other team voted her out, this team could very well vote her out as well, as you know, she's a kid and probably the weakest one of the team. So we'll just have to wait and see how that works out. But for now, it seems like these two aren't really included with the rest of the group, which is kind of sad, but you know.
I feel really comfortable with Lil, Nick, and Will. They're darn good people. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't mind bringing them back to my old stomping ground and teach them how to ride a bull.
Aw, that would be cute.
How many books did you bring?
Enough to spend a few weeks here.
What makes you think you'll get far? Have you seen how fast the others are getting close to each other?
Right.
I've noticed. That's a problem.
They spend all day together. They would definitely vote for one of us if we lose.
Looks like we'll have to work together in order to get out of this.
Okay, I loved how they just was like, okay, seems like everyone else is working together. We don't really have a choice but to like form an alliance, and you know, that's what they're doing. So I'm glad that, you know, they're sticking together as they don't really have anyone else to stick with.
Hey, Gret, can you take this to camp? I'll be back.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh.
I want to say hello to Ellie. I would like to know how she is doing.
Oh, okay. This might be a problem. As we've seen in the opening, it's very clear that Gret is kind of an obstacle, let's say, between Ellie and Gabby. So I definitely can see where this is going.
You're not going to walk 30 minutes over there.
Yeah.
Oh, sure I can. I love to walk.
You can't talk to the other team. They are our enemies.
But Ellie's my friend.
Aww.
No, not anymore. I won't let you. Back to camp with you.
Aww.
Aw. Not Gret being mean. I mean, I'm not surprised, but come on, just let her see the girl. Like if they all make it to merge, you know, that might be a good prospect actually, to have like that sort of like alliance with like the other teammates. So that in case they make it to merge, they already know what their alliance will be. So I don't know. I feel like strategically speaking, that would also be a good idea, in addition to Gabby just wanting to see Ellie.
Okay.
Oh, and Dan also heard all of that. Ooh.
I hate having to do what others tell me all the time.
Aw. Gabby. Gabby can definitely pop off when it comes to, you know, certain environmental issues, but ultimately she just, you know, I feel like other people might take advantage of her, and, you know, I don't want to see that. I want to see Gabby, you know, happy and just doing what she wants to do. But right now, with her alliance with Gret, that probably isn't going to happen anytime soon.
The fat girl make you look stupid. That's not nice to call her that. I was just being honest, sorry. Do you forgive me? Yeah, but don't do it again. I love your coat, by the way. I own a similar one. Also, where have you been? haven't seen you in ages.
Okay. Okay. I see what's going on here. Again, I don't really have enough information to make an informed diagnosis of what Gabby has, but I will say that, you know, at the very least, you know, we can call this other person, you know, her conscience, or maybe an imaginary friend, but I'm leaning towards her inner conscience, and, you know, kind of like feelings that she kind of bottled up from inside. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but yeah. Aw.
Welcome to today's challenge. Who's ready to channel their...
This character, Trevor, always so excitable. It's like, he's kind of like, what can I say? A golden retriever. Yeah, he gives very much golden retriever energy from this host.
Our inner lumberjack.
What are you going on about, Trevor? They're not cutting trees, they're just freeing logs.
Okay, so why don't you explain the challenge then, Mr. Know-It-All?
I will. For this challenge, each team will have to trek up this hill.
Okay,
Once
we
at
have
the top,
Oliver
you will use a
from
machete to free 3 logs.
previous
You'll
season.
slide on those logs as you collect flags in your team's color. At the bottom, you'll assemble the trunks to build a ladder and use it to reach the last flag. First team to collect all their flags will win immunity and reward.
Okay, fun. That seems like a fun challenge. Seems a bit similar to a previous early challenge from Adventure Camp, but it looks like they kind of like remixed it a bit, so that's kind of cool.
Today's reward will be a complete fishing kit that will make it a lot easier to find food.
Oh, okay. Very useful reward indeed. I love Drew. He's great.
The losing team must go to elimination, where we will have the first person voted out.
Oh, this is an elimination episode.
One more thing, an immunity totem has been hidden somewhere in the forest. That totem is individual and can be used to save yourself or anyone you choose from getting the boot.
That totem could save me from the unfavorable position.
Who is gonna get the totem, I wonder? Not to cut you off though, Alex.
I find myself in. However, the chances of finding it are minuscule. This forest is massive.
So, Alec, like most people, would like that totem. Especially in Alec and Ellie's position. They're probably not the favorites within their team, so scoring that totem would probably be a good thing for them.
This challenge starts...
This is funny.
now!
Okay, challenge time.
Okay.
Let's go, wait. Let me go back. Yes, Miriam. She is keeping up. I love to see it. Not you running like this. I love it.
Okay, team. I suggest that Jake and I, who are faster, go ahead and reach the hill first to free the logs.
Great idea. Gabby, can you help Miriam up?
I don't need help.
Okay.
She clearly doesn't need help. She is keeping up with everyone else. Amazing. We love to see it.
Could you put me down? I have to pee. Sure, I'll wait for you here. Don't worry. You go ahead and cut the ropes. I'll catch up with you in a while.
Are you sure? This place could be dangerous.
Don't worry.
Yeah, it could be dangerous indeed. Again, not sure why a 6-year-old is on the show, but I digress.
We're close anyway. Okay. That totem could give me a lot of power, so I'll look for it right now while everyone is distracted by the challenge.
Yeah, as I figured, Fiore is gonna look for the immunity totem. Which is funny because this scene is very reminiscent of Adventure Camp because Fiore essentially did the same thing. Now, whether she finds the totem or not is something that we'll just have to wait and see.
Those assholes will never see it coming.
Yora does love her profanity. Oh, I love these characters. These are probably from Patreon. Ah, they're cute. We have an ad break. Like, subscribe, yes. These are their socials.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
I heard how Gret spoke to you. You shouldn't let her talk to you like that.
Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh. Dan. We love to see some characterization from Dan. Yes. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I know. You're right. It's just... I just don't know how to comfort her.
Whatever you think is best, just do what you think is right. Ah!
Aw.
My glasses! I can't see anything!
Okay, so before I comment on Dan losing his glasses, it was just really nice to see him and Gabby kind of bond a bit. Also nice to see some more people, you know, in Gabby's corner. Really happy to see. But yeah, hopefully Dan's glasses are somewhere near the vicinity.
I'm going to help him find them. You guys keep going.
Oh.
I have the first one. You can put them on the starting line.
Hey, Tom, doesn't that mask bother you? It's cloudy now. I don't think the sun will kill you.
Even if the sun is not visible, it can always cause me problems.
Well...
Interesting.
I'm really curious to know what you look like without it.
Maybe later.
Jake is not subtle. I don't remember if Jake was as what's the word that I'm looking for? As interested or overtly interested in Tom in the original season. Here he is not subtle.
Are you okay?
Okay, Lil seems to be struggling with the ropes.
Yeah, it's just... I'm a little scared to have to slide down from up here.
Oh, come on. It's not that high.
Interesting. Nick doesn't seem to be especially supportive.
Who goes first?
Ellie, Alec, you can go on that one. Nick, Ashley, and I will take the next one. Will can wait for Fiore to arrive and slide with her.
Sounds good.
No time to waste.
Don't forget to take your flags, y'all.
Okay, nice.
Here they come.
I don't see Gabby and Dan, though.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh no, they're going to hold the other teammates up. Hopefully they find Dan's glasses soon, though.
How far could they have fallen?
I don't know. I don't see them.
Did you find them?
Ooh. Gabby finds the immunity totem. Okay. This is good. We love to see it, Gabby.
Oh, just understand me. Ouch, it hurts.
Damn.
Aw.
Oh, I see it. It's by this tree.
Finally! Oh, thank you very much. Oh, now we have to hurry.
Yay, Dan got his glasses back.
Hey Jensen, how's our project?
So his name is Jensen. I already knew that. But I think this is the first time he's named within the show. Very handsome fellow, I must say. Very handsome.
All in gear. By the way, have you started streaming the episode yet?
We're finishing editing the first one.
Remember to cut any scenes I'm in.
I did.
Very sketchy. Interesting. I mean, we already knew that there's something going on with this character. He has a most wanted poster, so yeah, a bit suspicious.
Miriam, are you going with us?
Not Jake holding Tom like that. I mean, there is an excuse. This is, this is the kind of ride where, you want to be secure, but still.
Whatever.
I'll take that as a yes. Gret, are you going with Drew?
Fine.
Should I go find Fiore?
Here they come. All right, my friend. We'll see you at the bottom.
Okay.
Don't worry, Will. You can do it.
Yeah, I love Ashley being so encouraging this episode. In contrast to Nick, who seemed a bit over. Well,
take the bull by the horns.
Aw.
Good. Now we just need Will and Fiore.
Dan, Gabby, take the last log. We'll wait for you at the bottom of the...
This is just so funny to me. It was just like Miriam just looking at them like that. Oh my gosh, I love Miriam.
Ew.
Are you ready, Dan?
Yeah, come on.
You have an ad.
Are you ready yet? We're falling behind.
I don't know. I'm scared.
Aw. Will, come on, snap out of it.
What if we fall?
We won't. Come on, hurry.
I can't. I'm too scared.
Are you serious?
We're going to die. I knew I wasn't cut out for this.
That does it, asshole. You're really trying to test me, aren't you? You're over 6 feet tall and everything scares you. A little girl has more balls than you.
Fiore? You just...
Fiore? I did not think you would lose your composure this early on. I mean, it happened in adventure camp, so, this early on too, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, but I don't think for her strategy specifically that it would have been the best idea for her to snap at Will like that. If anything, if they do lose the challenge, then really, really she can just, play the character that she's always been playing and then just blame Will. But I don't think, her antagonism is warranted here.
What was that?
You don't have to understand. I'm so fed up. Sick of pretending to like these people, and we've only been here 2 days. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them!
The antagonism? My goodness.
What's wrong with you?
Shut up and get on the damn truck!
I need you to explain to me. What just happened?
No, screw you. You're costing us this challenge and everyone will know it. You're going home. Now push the truck.
You're a monster. I'll tell everyone about this. You're the one going home.
See, it seems easy enough, right? But again, everyone will probably take Fiora's side as, she's just a 6-year-old girl, but oh well. Poor Will.
Not me.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna tell them? That the 6-year-old girl attacked you?
Yeah, exactly.
Who'll believe you?
What in the Queen's Gambit is taking so long?
I don't know.
I'll arrange the logs.
Okay, the teal team is catching up. Nice.
Up, Jake.
Well, not catching up. They're already in the lead, so they are in the lead.
Got it!
Teal team wins immunity and reward.
Woo! Yeah, congrats, teal team. They lost last episode, but this episode they made a nice rebound. And nobody from their team is going home, so that's good. Oh my gosh. Drew, oh my gosh. This is cute. Look at them, they're all so happy. I know I'm talking about Miriam a lot, but it's nice to see her, you know, pretty excited to be in this competition show. I think the Miriam from Adventure Camp wasn't especially enthusiastic at first about being in this show. I think she was supposed to be in another kind of show, so yeah. But seeing Miriam here, you know, happy and, you know, glad to be there and excited, warms my heart.
What happened?
Will was scared. It took me a long time to convince him to come down, but he got so upset that he started saying very delusional things.
Oh no.
She was the one who got upset! She was very aggressive, she hit me and threatened me!
Are you alright there, chap?
I'm serious!
What are you talking about? I wouldn't do that. You were so scared that you started yelling at me. Then you finally calmed down, but you didn't even take your flags.
She does have a point, yeah? She's got the flags and Will's got note.
Wait a second.
She does have a...
Alec? What is this expression on your face? I feel like he already knows something about Fiore, and he's catching on to the fact that maybe she might not be the most truthful in the situation. Or maybe I'm just reading too much into it.
A point, yeah? She's got the flags and Will's got note.
She's lying!
Ooh.
Purple team, sorry to interrupt, but it's time for you to head back to camp. I'll see you tonight, where you'll have to vote someone off your team.
Oh no.
Will, are you better now?
Not really. I understand that what I have said may sound like nonsense, but everything I said was true.
Maybe this was all a misunderstanding.
No, Ashley. I'm sure what I saw and what I heard.
I wish I could believe you. But I know a little girl would never do those things.
I can sympathize with Ashley's skepticism here, as it would be a bit hard to believe that a little girl would do something like this. Fiore is definitely no ordinary little girl, so that just makes Will's case much more hard to believe, unfortunately.
Welcome to your first elimination. This is how it works. One by one, you must go to the voting booth, write the name of the person you want gone, and deposit it in the ballot box. Sound good?
Alec, I'm sorry, but I can't vote for Will or Fiore.
Aw. It's nice to see Ashley, you know, stick by Will, even though she doesn't necessarily believe him. But and also too, just like the fact that they're doing like confessional interviews, I really like that. I really like that a lot.
I vote for Fiore. Maybe Will exaggerates, but I have to support him.
Okay, yes. That's also interesting. They have their alliance and Lil is, you know, honoring that alliance. So that's good to see that, you know, Lil wouldn't, you know, back off from, you know, an alliance that she made the episode prior.
All this drama in the team was just what I needed to save myself.
Okay, Will is definitely happy that he flies under the radar this episode.
I vote for Will.
I mean, we don't need to know who Fiora voted for, right? Not Will. Nick also probably voted for Will.
You have all cast your votes and made your final decision. The person with the most votes must leave the camp. But first, if someone has an immunity totem, you will need to present it before reading them in any elimination, and that will override any votes against you. First vote. Alec. Fiore.
Uh-oh.
Fiore. That's 2 votes Fiore. 1 vote Alec.
Interesting.
Will. 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 The last vote and first person voted out of Disventure camp is... Will.
I'm sorry you had those hallucinations.
You need some help, man.
Will, Bus of Losers is that away, bro.
Goodbye, Will. Aw. And he is gone. Poor Will. I mean, so Will, I think in Adventure Camp, Will didn't last that long either. I think he was also gone in episode 2. But episode 1 was an elimination that I won't spoil or bring up, of course, but in Adventure Camp, I mean. But yeah, Will lasted, I believe, the same amount of time that he did in his original season, which I'm kind of a bit bummed out about. But I think it does ultimately make sense in the sense that, you know, he gets scared easily. But I do wish we got to see a bit more from him, you know, maybe some character development through the season. But someone has to go home, so ultimately this is Will's stop. Ooh. Wait, who was that? Oh, that was Tom. Okay. Tom, my friend. Very sketchy. Interesting. And Drew knows what's up. Or he has, at the very least, some sort of suspicion on what is going on. Possibly. And that was episode. Woo! And all of these lovely people came together to create this animation. And the music, and the voice work, and the effects and concept art, and the patrons. Good job, everyone.
Hey there, everyone!
Oh,
it's
and there's
me,
Will again.
Will. I want to take a moment to appreciate all the patrons who support this show.
Yep. I also find it cute how at the end of each episode they do like a Patreon shout out. But I think we will end it there. So yeah, that was the episode. I really liked this episode. I liked, you know, the interactions we got with Gabby and both Drew and Dan. I almost forgot his name, but yeah, Dan. That was really nice. We got Jake obviously crushing with Tom, as well as Jake trying to get a bit closer to Miriam because he reminds him so much about his grandma. And yeah, we also got Fiore, you know, showing her true colors toward Will. A scene fairly reminiscent from the original Adventure Camp series. So it looks like so far they might be treading familiar territory with the original Adventure Camp season, but there are some changes. Like for example, who discovered the immunity totem. I don't want to spoil who did originally in the Adventure Camp season, but in Disventure Camp, Gabby was the one that discovered it, so that was really cool. She didn't originally discover it in the first season. But yeah, that was a really good episode, and I'm excited to see more. And also, again, this is my first time actually doing this style of reaction content. I did something similar with the Mold Fairy, but that was more so me playing a game rather than actually watching an episode and giving my thoughts. So I'm a bit hesitant to see how this whole episode will turn out, but it's always good to experiment, right? And who knows, I might get better with, you know, this type of reaction content. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and before you leave, don't forget to wipe that icing off your face.